Here I would today discuss about few concepts related to the chapter lines and angles. And if we talk about concept number 1, which we use, then in this type of question, if this type of figure in the question it has been given, then you have to find this angle. Then you have to use this formula: x equals alpha plus beta plus gamma. So suppose value of alpha is 60, value of beta is 50, and value of gamma is 30. So you just have to put the value and you would be getting the answer: x equals 60 plus 50 plus 30. So it would be 140. Now if we talk about concept number 2, in this concept number 2, what is the main thing to observe is that this AD is the altitude of this triangle. AD is the altitude of triangle ABC. So what we can say, if this altitude, because we can observe that this altitude is close to angle B, so we conclude that angle B is greater than angle C. It is a concept to remember basically. If the altitude is close to the angle, that angle is greater. In this particular question, there is a direct formula to solve, that is angle DAE equals half of big angle minus small angle. So angle C is smaller in comparison to angle B. So we can say this is the formula we would be using. Remember that the altitude would be close to that particular angle which is greater. In this diagram, AD is a altitude and AD is close to angle B, hence we conclude that angle B is greater than angle C. So now let us move on to concept number 3. So if we talk about concept number 3, if we have been given this sort of diagram, then you can observe that OB and OC are the two bisectors. They both are the bisectors. If we talk about OB, then OB is the bisector of angle B, and if we talk about OC is the bisector of angle C. Basically, bisector is the one which divides the angle into two equal parts. So we conclude that if angle C is having a bisector OC, so this bisector OC divides this angle into two equal parts, that is, this is also alpha, this would also be alpha. Similarly, if this is beta, this would also be beta. So in this type of question, we can say we have to find angle BOC, then we have to use 90 plus half of angle A. Basically, angle O and angle A both are in same direction, that's why plus. Now if talk about concept 4, so we have to find angle BOC. So for that, because these vertices are now in opposite direction, so we would be using BOC equals 90 minus half angle A. So this is what we have to remember. Now come to another concept based on transversal lines. So in this type of question, we have to draw a line parallel to AB and CD, and we can say that this angle would be 180 minus alpha. And if we talk about another angle, this angle, we can say this is 180 minus beta, and we just have to add them and we would be getting our answer, that is x. The value of x we have to find, and this is the way of finding angle x. So now move on to another concept. So we have to draw a parallel line and we should label it also. Suppose this is x, this is y, this is e already. So we can say angle BEC E Y equals alpha is because angle A B E is also alpha. This is because of alternate angles. Similarly, angle C B E is beta, so angle D E Y would also be beta because of alternate angles. Adding both the things, angle, this angle is also alpha, this angle is beta. Adding alpha plus beta, you would be getting the value of x. So alpha plus beta equals x. This is concept number 6. Now move on to concept number 7. In this question we have to draw a line parallel to AB and CD. After drawing this parallel line, if this is alpha, this would be alpha also. This point is E, this point is Y, this point is X, and this would be beta because of alternate angles. So we conclude that angle BEY equals alpha, angle CEY would be beta, and this is because of alternate angle, and a complete angle is of 360 degree. So we have already calculated this angle, this particular angle. So we can say this area we have to remove. So for that we have to subtract alpha plus beta, and we would be getting x, the value of x. Now if we talk about concept number 8, in this we can say x plus y equals z. This is the concept we have to follow.